What is happening? Man, so I'm back in Japan and want to record a video just walking through everything that I'm experiencing as I tend to do. And I'll start with this quote that I heard from Jordan Peterson, one of my greatest inspirations on the Lex Friedman podcast, really when I needed it a couple of days ago. He says, when you see challenges as opportunities, that is the beginning of wisdom. And I am going through a pretty solid flare up with my back right now. It happened my first day back in the gym since being back in Tokyo from a truly life changing 7 weeks back home in the United States. And I'm healing chronic back pain. I'm in the process of healing, and flare ups are a part of it. I was doing squats, and I'm reconditioning, retraining my brain to unlearn 6 years of chronic pain and fear and worry. And it's going to take time. And going through these flare ups are a painful part of it, but it is part of the journey. And sort of a theme I want to dance around today is this idea of suffering. And why do we suffer? Because, as I tell people, for 6 years, I thought my back pain was physical. I thought it was something physically wrong with my body until May. I had this sort of great awakening guided by just this amazing woman who showed me that it really is, it's not physical. It's called TMS, and it's where the brain is creating pain in my body to distract us from emotions, to distract us from the things that are happening inside, from stress. And it's really just a broken nervous system that is in fight or flight state constantly. And I need to recondition my nervous system to calm down and to realize that there's no threat, there's no danger, there's nothing wrong with my body, there's nothing wrong with these movements that I'm doing. It's just a nervous system that since I was a kid has been scared. And instead of, the brain thinks that I can't take those emotions, I can't take the fear, and I just can't take the non-physical pain. So it gives me real pain to distract me. And that is what so many people deal with. And it's chronic pain. It's really anything. The brain can create any pain in the body to distract us. And these flare-ups are a part of it. And they are really opportunities. It fucking hurts. I'm in pain right now, sitting here in this chair, and I'm getting through it. I'm smiling through it because I know that it doesn't mean there's something physically wrong with me. It's not my body breaking down. It's just my brain. And it will fade, and there will be more, and they will become less frequent until the pain is gone completely. And that's going to happen by not changing anything in my life because of the pain, because that reinforces the idea that there is something physically wrong. If I stop working out because I'm in pain, it says, oh, there is something wrong with the body. You got to stop. But if I show the brain, I'm not going to buy this shit, I'm not going to take it anymore, I'm not going to back down, that shows my brain that, oh, wow, there is nothing to fear. He is okay. He can handle this. And it will stop sending the pain. So that is the process I'm in. I'm back to reading the books, like Steve Ozanich, The Great Pain Deception. And this all comes from Dr. John Sarno. And he's the one who called it TMS, tension myositis syndrome. But it has since been kind of changed to a more general colloquial term, the mind body syndrome. Still TMS. And kind of my coach in this guy I love on YouTube, and I've had a few sessions with him, Jim Prusak, the pain PT. Hey, Jim. He calls it BS, brain sensations, but it's also just bullshit. And we have to face life. We have to go through this stuff. And it sucks. I didn't have any flares for the first 4 months of this spiritual odyssey, as I've called it. And then the last 3 weeks, I've had two big ones. And it fucking hurts. It's really debilitating. But these are the opportunities to train my brain to realize that I am safe. There is nothing wrong. I'm going to keep living my life. It's not going to stop me. I'm not going to fear what I'm feeling. I'm not going to worry about it getting better or that there is something physically wrong with me. I'm going to stay the course because this is part of it. And been thinking about this. Like today I woke up and just journaled like one of the things I fear is that I tell people it's my brain creating these sensations. I make YouTube videos about it. I'm telling the world that it's my brain while I'm in debilitating pain. And I'm still going to the gym. I'm still pushing myself hard. I'm still running. And I'm like, oh, do people think I'm just fucking in denial that my body is broken and I'm just pushing it and breaking it further? People think I'm crazy. Like I'm just in denial pretty much. And then I also realize who gives a fuck? This is the point of suffering is not to prove something. It's not to make people understand because people, even if you watching this video, maybe you can't understand it until you've gone through this. You don't understand chronic pain and just this process of retraining your brain and this journey. And you don't have to. And maybe you will if maybe you do feel chronic pain and you do decide to go listen to Dr. John Sarno's book on YouTube, Healing Back Pain. That's what started for me. And once I read that and then his other books, like it became so obvious that this is what's happening. And this pain is part of the process. And countless people have healed from retraining the brain instead of trying to fix their body because we just don't associate the mind and the body together as much as we should. And I didn't for 6 years. I knew that, I was told maybe it is emotions, maybe just psychosomatic, but I just did not take the idea seriously until I really hit rock bottom. And this woman showed me, just was a gift that came into my life to help me see that what I'm dealing with is coming from inside. It's disharmony in my body. It's coming from adverse childhood experiences and stress in daily life and fighting instead of just flowing with things that we feel and allowing them. Really, that is actually the key to healing, is allowing the things we feel, allowing this pain that I'm in right now to sit with it and to not let it get to me, but to allow it to flow through me, because that is the only way it's going to leave. It's to allow it to pass. Just let it do its thing. Let it run its course. I'm not going to change anything I do, but I'm not going to fight it. I'm not going to flee from the pain. I'm not going to freeze and stop everything. I'm just going to keep moving forward. And it's back to the concept of like, why do we suffer? And I'm just going to read some of the things I've been journaling about the last couple of days. I guess some of the things that, well, here we go. This dream is bigger than me. This challenge is bigger than me. It hurts to feel this way. My body racked with tension, and I'm doing my fucking best to let it flow, to allow it. But still, I feel the pain. My mind's strong, no matter how it breaks. No matter how I feel broken, my spirit will not shatter. I watch shows like Blue-Eyed Samurai, and I want the body in harmony, no pain, like a hero. But can't I see that because of what I endure, I am a hero? My body is in harmony. It's my past, my brain that needs to let go of bad habits and fear. I'm back. and it's emotional. This experience is bigger than me. It's just a flare up, just my mind playing tricks on me out of fear. It's that and so much more. A window into the depths of my soul, a test of my will, a shot to the heart. And you're to blame. That opens me up, and the blood spills, and I feel lost in my purpose when it's just to be. The challenge is but another opportunity to shine. I want to put this, I want to post this on Instagram or whatever. Then I sound crazy. Being in this much pain and saying there's nothing wrong with my body, that it's all coming from my brain. Who the fuck cares? Tell what you feel hard and clear. That's an Ernest Hemingway quote. Tell the things you feel hard and clear. I thought about that. I'm just like, holy shit. What an awesome idea. The pain is deep because it's deeply ingrained in my nervous system. There's nothing wrong with the tissue. There's nothing wrong with you or how you feel. Feel it, allow it to move through you. Face it. And then today, do I know what it means to suffer? Is it something to be proud of? It's not what we boast about, not meant to be worn on our sleeve. Yet I know the warmth of fallen tears. I know the hard, solid floor that I can barely stand from. Yet I do. I stand, I rise, I cry, because this pain won't defeat me. And it's hard to explain, because who believes me that the debilitating pain in my body is just my brain putting me to the test? Do they need to believe me? Or do I just feel insane trying to explain? So if I can't explain it, and I'm the only one who feels it, then this battle is for nobody but me. I cry to release the weight. I fight because I've chosen to step in the ring and take on my demons. I suffer, yet I persist, breaking and putting myself together time after time after time. Why do we suffer? So that we may see, so that we may open our eyes to those who silently ache, open our hearts to those who cry in solitude, open our souls to the light which needs darkness to shine. I'm hurting bad, but it won't get to me. I haven't moved back to square one. I know what this is, and I step into the ring with the understanding that I'll keep taking punches, but at least I know who I'm fighting. It's the animal in me, the limbic hijacker, trying to make me afraid with the pain, trying to make me hide or shy away from living. But I'm tired of the shit, and I won't back down. This isn't a step back, but a set up, the boss I must defeat. I suffer because it makes me me, a fighter, a warrior, poet, space, cowboy. Yeah. That is the shit I feel, and that is what I'm going through. And nobody needs to understand what we are enduring but us. And maybe you're going through shit that people don't understand, and this video is for you. Keep going. They don't need to understand it. And we want, like, part of me wants so badly for it to be over, because then it's like it validates what I feel. It validates the fact that this was my brain. We want the answer during the journey, because then it's like the journey was worth it. I was right. I was on the right path. I made the right call. And that's why we must, keep the faith. Sorry, you can see my tattoo there. Keep the faith. Faith is not having the answer, yet persisting anyway. It's believing in ourselves. And what are we if we don't have faith? Because we don't have the answers. We don't know with absolute certainty we know with hardly any certainty what is truly going on in this life and in this body and in the soul. But we create our reality. It can't be any other way. We create the life of our dreams with the steps that we take, with the faith that we hold near. We have two choices: to believe in ourselves and what we're doing and where we can go, or to not. I have two choices in how I handle the pain that I'm in right now. Is to keep facing it and believing and having full faith that this is part of the journey, that it's a necessary part and an opportunity. Or I could back down and keep wondering if it's my body that's broken, if there's nothing I could do, if I'm going to be in pain forever, and let fear fucking win. It's the limbic brain trying to hijack us with these emotions. And this is, without a doubt, an opportunity to relax my nervous system and continue training it to be in a more relaxed, restful state, less stress, no matter what happens. That is the point of this healing journey. It's fucking awesome. And that's why I know it's happening for me. The universe works in such insane, indescribable ways. Everything that's happening in my life right now, I'm just trusting in it. I'm believing that it's all happening for a reason, and I'm flowing with it. I have to. I can't fight these things. I can't fight the life that I want, the dreams that I have. I'm just flowing with them, letting them take me away. And it takes bravery, it takes courage to follow those feelings, not knowing where they may lead, not knowing if it's the right decision, not knowing, but we do it anyway. And that's courage. And that's going to take you somewhere, you know? What is it all for? What is the pain for? What is suffering for? What is anything for? It's because we are forging who we are meant to be with these decisions and how we react to what we can't control in life. How I treat this, how I make this video despite the pain I'm in, this makes me who I am. You know what I'm saying? It really is an insane journey. Like, I can't fathom it. Nobody needs to understand what you're trying to do. But just keep doing it. Yeah. I think that's it. Much love, y'all. Keep on keeping on.